I know I said I wanted to focus on Black Lives Matter stuff, but this is very important. With the Trump administration trying to remove protections for LGBTQ folks, it's important to talk about what they're doing and why it's wrong. For a long time, conservatives have been arguing that sex and gender are one and the same thing, which is untrue. Now the Trump administration is recognizing that sex and gender identity are in fact not the same thing, but only for the purpose of weaponizing it against marginalized groups so that they can remove protections, as they are arguing that discrimination on the basis of gender identity or sexuality is not sex discrimination. But it is, and here's why. So, taking into account the recognition that the way you identify and your biological sex are not the same thing, if a cisgender woman can identify as female and face no consequences, but a transgender woman can identify as female and be discriminated for it, that is sex discrimination. By the nature of the identity not being the issue, as only one is discriminated against and it is based on biological sex. Therefore, it is sex discrimination. Similarly, if it is acceptable for a man to love a woman, but not a woman to love a woman, then it is not the sexual orientation of the individual that's being discriminated against, it is their biological sex, and is therefore sex discrimination. And thankfully, this is how the Supreme Court has been ruling.